So I'm going to create a new activity. Let's say this is descriptive writing. And I'm not going to put the icons in here because I want to talk more about the multimedia aspects of it here. So what I might say is look over the images and respond with some descriptive language phrases. Just bear with me here. It's more about not so much the content here, guys. So once again, audio restriction is good. For this one, I'm actually going to add a template with student responses with some multiple things there that we can actually put. Let's have a look at some of the multimedia that we can add. So if I upload here, oh, well, this is great. I can add up to 10 images or a PDF or one video. So when we're talking about file types, we are restricted, but we've kind of got the big three there. So whatever you want to get in, we need to make sure that it is one of these three formats, and you can see the formats that are there: JPEG, PNG, PDFs as well. So let me just see if I've got one of these. I've got a little movie file over here that I'm just going to drop over. It says uploading. I might have to go, depending on my browser, I might actually have to go back. But I'm going to attach that by hitting the green ticky box, and you can see here that it's got an example. Now you can see here it's a little bit restricted in regard to the amount of videos that I can actually put into my page. You can actually see that there. So I've got, this is more, these instructions, the voice recordings and the video are more about the instructions and the explanation of the task than the actual task itself. I normally do the template for the task. So if I go into, say, drawing, and if I upload some things in here, I've got a couple of little things here that I can actually look at. So I've got a little picture here that I'll open, and I'll put that there. Let's have a little bit of a look at what we can do here. I've got a little picture over, let me go to my desktop. Got some nice pictures here, stimulus kind of quick pictures here. And I'm going to do one more over here. This could be my, let's upload another photo from here. This is a great little stimulus picture. So you can kind of see here that I've got three kind of images that we can actually put in. And you can put a video in there as well, but you are restricted in how many you can actually put through. But down the right-hand side, see down the bottom right-hand here, if I just cut and paste that, I can actually add another page. Well, I can't. Ooh, that's interesting. So they haven't added that yet to the free account, which I thought they had. That's fine. We learn that something every day. That means that we're going to be restricted in regard to what we can actually see. Now, we can zoom in, by the way, so we've got some little features up here. So we've got some multiple images in here. Remember, this is the student template. So this is what the students will respond on. And we might put a little bit of text in there and say, right, descriptive words below. And once again, this is this kind of scaffolding or this structure that I think is good for students to actually have. So I'll move some of these pictures up. That one's not a great picture, so I'll make this one a little bit bigger. And we get our students just to reflect on here. And because we also want our students to do an audio recording, we might actually say add your recordings here, just to really encourage our students to kind of that saying each of the descriptive words out loud and so forth. So we've got some pictures there. We've got some different aspects there as well. If I hit my tick here, once again, it's kind of a little bit restrictive. We've got some more options down the bottom as in regard to teacher notes. Skills we won't go into too much because that's more of the paid version going forward. but you can see how that's structured with a video, voice instructions. This is kind of the instructional teaching part of things. And then you've got this section here as well. If I got rid of that here and I added a multimedia example, I just want to show you another way you might be able to do this as well. So you can obviously upload your links. Someone was talking about YouTube clips and some different things there. You can. This is a note that you can actually create. We've got our links. We can upload files and videos and different things as well. With your video, we've got our videos there. We'll get out of that. And we've got our pictures as well, which is important going forward. So we can record and use all of these tools to actually create something. So you might actually create a little shape investigation and just put a range of different shapes around and get them to actually identify those or label them or do some different things going forward as well. So that's just one way of kind of looking at using some of that multimedia and multiple photos going forward. That's not related to that at all. And we're just going to save that and we'll assign that to our students.